Hello guys, welcome to Wandering Dutch YouTube channel. Uh, Very quick stream just to kind of let you all know what's going on. So over the coming weeks, we will be starting a new podcast with a select few channel members. I've already contacted people to be involved in that, so I look forward to announcing that as and when we get closer to the time, when the details are kind of finalised. Other than that, I suppose we've got some gaming news to talk about. Primarily, we have the newest gaming news, which is that the Xbox conference is happening on the 23rd of July at 5 PM GMT, or 9, I think it's midday Eastern, 9 AM, I think it's Central. On top of that, we've just found out the details of the stream itself. It'll be roughly an hour long or so, and it will be streamed at 1080/60, as then uploaded 4K 60 frames afterwards, directly after the stream. The secondary part of the news, I suppose, will come as no shock. I think it's been debated for a while. Project xCloud was also announced as coming as part and parcel of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. I think there's absolutely no shock there. Absolutely no shock there whatsoever. I think that's obviously it's the best deal in gaming for your average consumer. £10 a month, $10 a month, however you like to summarise it. It isn't expensive, especially for what you get. Xbox Live Gold, Xbox Game Pass PC, and xCloud, all involved in one subscription fee. You can't really complain about that. There's not much to complain about when you think about it. Secondary to that, I suppose we've had a little bit more of a teaser on Halo Infinite. Of course, Halo Infinite being okay, another new achievement. Halo Infinite. This is very strange that when Twitch doesn't recognise pop-ups. It's new to me. So when you get a pop-up, stream goes off. Very weird. Never mind. Yeah, so Halo Infinite got another little teaser. The engraving of Master Chief's 117 number on his armour. Can't say I'm surprised. I've heard specifically that Halo Infinite is going to be an absolute showpiece. Previous footage we've seen has been on Xbox One X. This is the first time we will see it running on Xbox Series X. Looking forward to seeing that, but I know for a fact there's going to be quite a lot of surprises coming. There's a lot of rumours going around that people are expecting Xbox Live in general to go free across the board. So obviously for free-to-play games and whatnot, that will be coming to fruition. However, that is still rumour at this point, but people are expecting that to happen, so we shall have to wait and see. I'm still struggling to pick a car. I've got far too many in my... What should I go for? I'm just going to go for a drift. A drift around when I can find which car I want to drive. One I think we all know is not going to happen, and should I use the RTR Spec 5? I think I'll use the Spec for the RTR, sorry. One thing I think we're both we can all kind of collaborate with and agree with is that we can kind of expect a lot of things to happen, a lot of games to be shown off, and really have to step up the game this time around. I think they've taken notice of what other industry players are doing. with the layouts and the way everything's been shown off and unveiled. I think the transparency from Xbox recently has been really good. My expectations, I discussed this in the Next Gen podcast the other day. My expectations for the podcast, sorry, not for the podcast, that's going to be great. It was great the other day as well. If you haven't seen that, check it out. That's on Mads Gaming channel. My expectations for that showpiece is a fair few games shown off. Halo Infinite, we know there's going to be extensive gameplay footage coming out for that. We know Hellblade's going to be shown off. Beyond that, I'm kind of expecting Forza 8 to be shown off. I do not expect Playground Games' new Forza Horizon to be shown off at all. I think Playground Games will show off their RPG game, whatever that might be. On top of that, we've still yet to see what Obsidian's working on, the new game, of course, and Outer Worlds. We've still got to see what the Initiative's working on. I don't believe that game will be completely shown off, but I do think we'll get a teaser as to what to expect and when that's going to be unveiled. It's been a while since I've driven on this. One thing we can always look forward to next week is that we know it's going to be packed full of games. I believe it's going to have a nice little back-and-pack sizzle reel that'll show you how games are going to be performing on Series X. I don't think it'll be a case of just showing off back-compatible titles. Primarily it's going to be showing exactly what's going to be happening with them back-compatible titles. We've already been advised by Xbox that they're going to be implementing auto HDR, so titles that have never had HDR. They're going to be putting in increased frame rates titles that haven't seen those types of frame rates before, so expect 30 FPS titles to be 60 FPS and 60 FPS titles to be almost 120. Crisper, clearer images on them, obviously up to 4K for a lot of titles. I'm expecting a lot from them, to be honest. How many games are going to be shown off? Some people expect there to be upwards of 60, 70 games. I don't think it'll be that packed. I do think it'll be kind of over the 30 game mark. Obviously we have 15 studios, all development titles. I don't believe all studios are going to show off what they're working on, but the vast majority, I think at least 10 are going to show off their new titles. We've still yet to see what Double Fine are working on. I think we'll see more of studio acquisitions to see what studio acquisitions we're going to get. Personally, I just want it to be entertaining from start to finish. Crisp, clear, gameplay shown off. Raise the expectations as to what we're going to get next gen. Timeframes of release dates, launch window, and what we've seen from Sony so far is that a lot of games in development, but not much ready for the launch window. But that's kind of commonplace on Sony. They never really have that many games ready for the launch window, so that's not too surprising on that front. Bit of off. When we think of who is going to be at the event in terms of third party, fully expect CD Projekt Red to be there. We've heard rumours potentially Call of Duty could be there for the next Call of Duty. We'll see. To be honest, I have absolutely no idea. Probably see a little bit more from Assassin's Creed and that running on Series X. Probably going to see Gears running on Series X. It's really up in the air. I'm not sure what to think or what's going to be happening. It's going to be a surprise. I think everyone's going to be surprised. Going to see a little bit more of the hardware. Probably going to see Xbox running, how Xbox is running. I don't think we'll get a price at this event. I don't think we'll see Xbox Series S / Lockhart at this event. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I think his first videos go pretty much covered everything for the next week. I am going to be appearing on a podcast on the 20th with FC Violent. If you all get ready to jump into that, come join in the chat when we go through that. I'll also be appearing on the 27th
winter seasonals that have just gone live. It's a bit more high octane
after
than
the
catching
Xbox event.
snowflakes on your tongue, so I'm sure you'll
I'll
enjoy
be
it.
appearing
Meanwhile,
on a
let's have some
podcast
music.
with Mr. Boomstick XL. So that'll be interesting. You might have seen it if you already follow me on Twitter. Again, I'll just run through some of the events that I'm going to be involved in over the coming kind of weeks. So, Primetime Gaming podcast on the 27th of July, VGP podcast with FC Violent on the 20th. In the future, I will be joining Dealer Gaming for RDX podcast, and I'll also be on Ian's Bitcast podcast. Again, date to be confirmed. So
You busy,
I'll let
pal?
you know.
Come on down to the
Recently,
garage. Your Bentley's ready.
I was also part of Matt's Next Gen Gaming podcast, and some good news to announce there. I will be part of the Next Gen Gaming podcast as a permanent spot going forwards, and I will be live streaming our reactions with Mads, with Jamie Moran and Mojo on the 23rd. The live stream and our reactions will be 15 to 20 minutes before the show starts to kind of get our final predictions and then our reactions throughout of the conference. Hosted by Mads Gaming. I might do a co-host on that stream, so that you can all kind of follow along. If you don't follow Mads, I would recommend you follow Mads Gaming channel, as well as Jamie Moran and Mojo Blues. I look forward to seeing you all there. I'm going to leave the stream as it is now. This will be live on YouTube within the next hour or so. So look forward to seeing you then. I'll catch you later.